What up, everybody? Tony Quintero coming from you live from San Luis Obispo, California, the happiest place in the United States, according to Oprah Winfrey, and the place I'm at by the will of God. I want to talk to you guys about this book. It's called The Five Love Languages. Are you and your spouse speaking the same language? What do you mean, Tony? We both talk English, we both talk Spanish, we both talk Chinese, we both talk Korean. That's not the language I'm talking about. I'm talking about the language of el corazón, the language of emotion, better yet. And pretty much this book I read while I was in a relationship and I was trying to learn how to express emotions and how to make people feel good. This is definitely a book that will help you reinvigorate and excite people, make people feel edified, encouraged, and loved emotionally. And so pretty much the concept is very simple. There are 5 languages in these emotions of love. Reality, in my opinion, love in a biblical sense isn't really emotional. Love is a command. It's something that we do. It's something that we have to do out of our will, and it's a lot different. But emotionally, love, in terms of this book and what it talks about, is when you feel all giggly, you feel like, ooh, all blush, you get excited, you get happy when somebody compliments you, when somebody does something for you. So there's 5 languages, and the first one is called words of affirmation. Words of affirmation. What is words of affirmation? Well, maybe you get happy when people say something nice about you, when somebody encourages you, when somebody acknowledges what you've done. And so with these 5 languages, usually the idea is every person receives this emotion a different way. For example, I love spending time with people, so mine is the second one, called quality time. Quality time is when people just come hang out. We don't have to talk, we don't have to say anything. If you're just laying down next to me, if you're just sitting next to me, if we're in the same vicinity, in the same room, I'm super happy. If we're kayaking, if we're just doing anything together, I'm like stoked. I'm happy. I'm my day has been made. So if you guys want to hang out with me, hang out with me. The second one, so the idea is all of us receive differently, versus words of affirmation. Man, if you tell me how great I am, all the good things I've done, and encourage me, sure, I'll appreciate it, but I won't get all giggly. To be honest, I kind of don't even like it. It's my least favorite of them all. So the idea is everybody actually receives this emotions differently, and these are 5 ways that people receive them. So words of affirmation, quality time, gifts. Some people love to receive gifts, even just a card, maybe a chocolate. It's the thought that matters. They love that. They love when they receive something from somebody. What about acts of service, you guys? Maybe your wife is gonna love it when you wash the dishes after cooking. Maybe even cook for her. Maybe you do everything and she just melts because you do everything for her. The last but not the least one, I absolutely forgot. So let me check what it is. It is quality time, words of affirmation, gifts, acts of service, and last but not least, physical touch, you guys. Man, I don't know. There's a joke that says every man's love language is physical touch. Funny joke, huh? But some people just love to be held. Some people love their hands held. I can do it. I can live with it. I can live without it. But some people just love it. So the idea behind this book is you should find what your spouse, your friends, your pastor, your father, your mother, your brothers, how they receive this emotion, how they receive emotions best. Do they love it when you say encouraging words to them? And so many times we can guess, oh yeah, I remember saying something nice and he smiled. Great, but maybe he just smiled just because you said something nice. That's what sometimes I do, to be honest. So the best way of going about and finding that is by asking the person, hey, do you like it when I do this, that? Do you like it when I give you things? Do you like it when I tell you things? Do you like it when I'm around you? Do you like it when I touch you? Do you like it when I do things for you? and really search their emotions, search what they like to do. And similarly, look at yourself. Do you like it when people give you words of affirmation? Do you like it when people give you gifts? Do you like it when people spend quality time with you? And once you find your friends, your spouses, your husbands, your wives, your children, your father, your mother, your pastors, whoever's emotional, the way they receive emotions best, then make that mental thought. Okay, my friend, my pastor loves physical touch. Great, I'm gonna hold him at church. When he comes to hug me, I'm gonna hold on to him a little bit tighter. I'm gonna lean up on him. My friend Josh Rosas, best friend of mine, he loves words of man. So many people in my life love words of affirmation. We've got Todd Marcello, Josh Rosas, Anai, Nora, and that's where I'm worse because I never really learned to communicate. I had to intentionally, knowing that they love hearing words of affirmation and encouragement and whatnot, I had to learn to intentionally how to communicate, how to encourage, how to edify them. And whenever I see them, I write them a little note. Hey, great job on this. Hey, I text them. Hey, good job doing this. Hey, I call them. Hey, when you were doing that today, I thought that was really cool. Whatever it may be. Hey, I really appreciate you because of this, that, and the other. Hey, you did great up there speaking and preaching or teaching. And just edifying them, loving them. Hey, I love you. Hey, I just want you to remember that I love you. It makes them feel giggly. So go ahead. This book is by Gary. Is it Gary? Yeah. Gary Chapman, 5 Love Languages. I have plenty of copies. If you go to a thrift store, chances are you'll find one. I found so many of these. I probably have like 2 or 3 to be honest. I love going thrift store shopping and finding books. I remember found a really cool Bible, $100 Bible I got for $3, you guys. This thing, let's see, I don't know where I got it, but it was probably like $2, maybe $1. And you know, it's something cool because it helps you reinvigorate or excite relationships and encourage others, you guys. So God bless you guys, and that's what I have for today. If you have not subscribed, subscribe today, right now, to see when I'm live, when I'm shooting things, when I'm uploading things, and I appreciate you guys. Share as well if you found this to be helpful. Share it with your spouse. Share it with your friend. Man, if you ain't feeling love from somebody, share it with them. Say, hey, love me correctly, baby. Love me. And I'll love you too. But you guys, it's not what you get, it's what you give. So give more love than you receive, you guys. Amen. Adios.